Coming up on Supreme Justice.
Tell me about the slip and slide party.
It was like a brilliant idea.
Okay, so the brilliant idea is that we're going to play this slide game with the water inside your apartment?
I upped the ante a little bit. I said that the person that slid the furthest would get a bottle of vodka.
Were you naked?
I was wearing my little jock.
Strap?
College student Danielle Truman is suing Maxwell Santiago in the amount of $2,500. Ms. Truman claims Mr. Santiago destroyed her laptop when he slid off the water slide they'd set up indoors and went crashing into her room. Mr. Santiago says anyone could have broken Ms. Truman's laptop and claims the plaintiff even raised the stakes by offering a prize to whoever traveled the furthest.
All right, Ms. Truman, Mr. Santiago, I've read your pleadings. You're suing for $2,500 for a damaged computer. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and so you two were friends on campus?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and you two were the life of the party on campus, is what I read in your pleadings. Is that right?
We are members of the Campus Activity Board.
Campus Activity Board, the Campus Activity Board, and you're well known for your underground antics.
Yeah, we've gotten into... We've gotten in trouble a couple times, but most of the time it's in good fun.
Right.
For example, we were involved in a prank war, but to be fair, I was only trying to prank Max, and it kind of got out of hand and ended up being...
Well, it looks like you've had late-night cafeteria cereal raids.
Yes.
Okay. Did the campus find out about that?
I can explain to you, Your Honor. We got tired of eating ramen, so we're like, we're craving some cereal. So in the middle of the night, we were all black, put a little war paint on.
Right. Who was we?
We as in Danielle and I.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Sometimes we'll bring a friend along, but for the most part, we got to keep it low key.
Right.
And so, middle of the night, maybe before 12 midnight, we walk into the cafeteria. We bring a satchel with us, and
steal all the cereal.
We would get our Fruity Pebbles,
right,
our Reese's Puffs, and then your favorite,
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Okay.
So
it was all in good fun. This is not something that
I understand. I was in college once too. I understand how that goes. And so I see that you had an indoor pool party in the rec room.
We did.
It was so turned up.
Really?
Like, all the way up.
It was turned up.
Yes, all the way up.
Okay. What does that mean? People showed up drinking.
To preface, it was not supposed to be an out of control party.
Yeah, but it got out of control.
Just a little.
It did because people started bringing
brought in alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
And I see you said there was a ton of damage to your rec room.
The foosballs, a little of the soccer balls got lost, a little bit of damage.
But you two have never been suspended or expelled for any of this stuff?
Fortunately.
No, nothing
We
has
have been on
happened?
academic probation more times than I'd like to.
You've been on academic probation, both of y'all. What kind of grades do you have in college?
I have very good grades, Your Honor.
Like, what's your GPA?
Huh? 3.87.
And you?
I'm actually a 4.12.
Okay.
Because I grew up with the Asian background, you know.
So that makes you that 4.12.
They just were really strict with education.
Right.
So
okay, but I just don't see how you can have these good grades and have all this time for these pranks.
I'm really good at balancing.
Right.
I learned my chakras.
Then somebody was arrested for trying to steal the clock out of the clock tower.
Yeah, that was your roommate.
That was not
your roommate.
me, but our roommate.
That was after I decided that I was going to dial back from all of the campus activity planning we've been doing because it was getting out of hand.
Right.
And he recruited his roommates to join in planning the activities. And it was his roommate that, he tried to steal the bell out of the clock tower, and he was arrested.
So you two are very close.
We were, in fact.
She was like your bestest friend.
Yeah, since freshman year, it was so fresh.
Wow.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
He slammed into you.
He slammed into me, and he knocked over the laptop that was on top of the desk.
Right.
Supreme Justice is back with the case of Danielle Truman, who is suing Maxwell Santiago for property damage.
You two are very close.
We were, in fact.
She was like your bestest friend.
Yeah, since freshman year, it was so fresh.
Wow.
But lately,
it's gotten stale.
Yeah.
Like the cereal in the cafeteria.
It got really stale.
Right.
And so, I think she's getting a little envious because she keeps mentioning my roommates. She always sees me hang out with my roommates.
Right.
And like, I'm trying to bring her along.
Do you feel like he's not spending enough time?
I felt that I was needing to detach myself because you were heading in a direction that was, frankly, reckless.
Okay,
and
you want to talk outside?
Huh?
You want to talk outside? Okay, because you need to talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do.
And it seems to me y'all should have tried to work this out before you came here with this type of friendship.
He doesn't take me seriously, Your
Well,
Honor.
this started over a slip and slide party.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, tell me about the slip and slide party.
So we're like neighbors, right? And we moved out of the dorms. We're like out off campus.
Right.
I live in a 2-story. She got the 1-story. So,
oh, okay.
But like, I'm a little blessed. But besides that, she like invites us over, and she says, "Yo, it's too cold outside. I just got this slip and slide."
You put it out on the back lawn, and you put a water hose on it, and you turn the water hose, and then you slide.
Correct.
That's correct.
You had the idea to let's do this inside the apartment.
Well, not intentionally. That wasn't the whole plan.
Right.
The plan was to eventually do it outside, but we were testing it out to be an end of the year event for CAB.
You know, Windsor, Colorado, it gets really cold out, so
right. No,
we
I've
decided,
never been there.
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. You got snow, you got trees, it's very, very green. But besides that, indoors-wise, it was like a brilliant idea.
Okay, so the brilliant idea is that we're going to play this slide game with the water inside your apartment?
It wasn't going to be with the hose, so...
Well, how are you going to... That's the only way you slip and slide on.
Right.
I went through the cabinet, found some...
Listen.
Found some coconut oil.
Let me ask her. Okay, so you just roll out this slip toy.
Rolled it, and we took water bottles and just like wet down.
So you wet it down with water bottles, and then you put it, what, in the hallway of your apartment?
In the hallway, and we put down towels and like a painter's tarp to make sure that we weren't going to damage anything in the house.
Exactly, right.
So our landlord definitely
have you been drinking?
We had...
Not in the very beginning.
Well, in the middle. I don't care where. Were we drinking at any time while the toy was on the floor?
She loves tequila, so she always brings out the tequila.
Alcohol. There was some
there's
alcohol.
always alcohol. Okay, so you've been drinking. The toy is in the hallway with water bottles wetting it. And then what happened?
Okay, so people started sliding, and they weren't very successful, and people started saying that
they couldn't make it all the way down to the
they couldn't make it. They were, starting and stopping.
Right.
And people started saying that our end of the year event was going to be terrible.
Right.
So I upped the ante a little bit and said,
what was your offer?
I said that the person that slid the furthest would get a bottle of vodka.
A bottle of vodka.
Yes.
Right.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
He slammed into you.
He slammed it to me, and he knocked over the laptop that was on top of the desk.
Right.
Supreme Justice is back with the case of Danielle Truman, who is suing Maxwell Santiago for property damage.
Okay, so now you raised the stakes.
I did, but I did not. That was Max's
So
cue,
what did you
apparently.
do then, Max?
So I went to the cabinet. I found like this coconut oil.
Right.
I was like, perfect. I just trimmed the other night.
Right.
So I put it all over. It's organic. It slid right through. Boom. I was the third person to go.
Right.
And I did.
Were you the only one wearing coconut oil?
I threw it on some other of my friends.
Right. So some other people had
it was pretty like hot and slippery and pretty
right.
like
Were
fun
you
and wild.
naked?
I was wearing my little jock.
Strap?
Jock strap? Yeah, the jock, you know.
Wow, what a party.
It's sportsy, you know?
Yeah,
so I thought it would work.
So what were other people wearing?
There was a few in a bikini. I was like, it's like wintertime. Like, why are you girls wearing bikini?
Right.
And, you know.
Because we're playing a summer game, remember?
Like, they came prepared.
Right. You did too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you lather yourself up in this coat. And what were you wearing?
I was wearing clothes, Your Honor. I was wearing clothes.
Okay, so you weren't going down the slide.
No, I was
watching.
down the slide, but that was, part of the trial run. Part of the trial run.
Okay.
Hashtag Debbie
So you
Downer.
put on the coconut oil, what happens?
So, third one to go, I literally slid to the furthest.
Right.
Her door is like right there.
Right.
And mind you, I'm a little inebriated, let's be honest.
Right,
you know?
of course.
Come on. And so I went through the door, and I accidentally broke her door. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. And I hit her bed. her bed.
Right.
And then next thing you know, my friend Sam comes from the back.
Right. He's got on the coconut oil too.
He had the coconut oil as well.
Right. So Sam's right behind
Yeah.
him.
And like he's like one of our.
So he slammed into you.
He slammed into me and he knocked over the laptop that was on top of the desk.
Right.
Of her desk, so
And
it shattered.
That's the $2,500 laptop.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I don't know why she's suing me. Like we're friends. Like.
Were you sitting in court with the last case I just heard?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
No,
so you and Max are in the business of pranking. You and Max have indoor swimming parties. You and Max try to steal the clock out of the clock tower. You and Max break into the cafeteria at night and steal all the stale cereal. You and Max decide to bring in a game that's played with a water hose in the middle of the summer in the backyard down the hallway of your apartment. And you up the ante by saying anybody that can go the furthest gets a bottle of vodka. Have you given him his bottle of vodka?
That wasn't an invitation to cover himself in cooking oil.
Did you give him the bottle of vodka?
No, once the laptop was broken.
Okay, well, the thing is,
ended.
you should have taken the precaution to protect your things, but I don't protect foolish people for themselves. Okay? So I'm ready to rule.
Your
Judgment
Honor,
is for the defendant, and you also deserve a bottle of vodka. Good luck to you.
Your Honor.
All right.
Judge Karen has ruled the case has been dismissed.
We've always had a fun friendship, but this time you took the pranks too far.
Look, I'm really sorry. Let's just move on from this.